Wendy Shay, that's not the end of the world. I'm here for you, okay? I love you so much. I've been crushing on you, so you know what? You test me. You understand? My IG is Uncle Lawyer. You understand? So you test me. Let's work something out, okay? Let's work something out.
Let's see what God has.
I had in stuff. Let me ask you something. If you meet a lady for the first time, right? Do you tell her you like I like you or I think I like you? So let's say, for example, say you meet Abna. Do you think?
Why must you Abna? Use a Kia.
Okay,
Me, I love a Kia.
Okay. Okay.
Abna.
Say you go to the mall, right? And you meet a
Why must
Kia.
it be the mall?
So when we can use?
Me, I be market, but I be street boy. Say I go market.
Okay, so you go market.
Yep.
When you meet a Kia, right? Do you say a Kia I like you or a Kia I think I like you? So, like, do you tell a lady you meet the first time that I like you or I think I like you?
You think and you like. You think you like or you like.
Like which is the right phrase to use?
For me, I prefer to go with I like you.
But like you just met the person the first time, so how can you probably like the person? You are probably thinking you like the person.
Okay, so I think what attracts you to somebody for the first time are their outward features, right? The physical things on the person, the appearance. Of course, the appearance plays a role. So you cannot say me. I'm not subscribed to those who say me. I'm not in for the looks and kind of like, who can you see character? Can you see character? The first thing, the inner beauty. Can you see inner beauty? So, well, definitely, we all have things we look out for. If you are ass person, you are boobs person. If you are maybe tall, short, cute, those kind of person. So, if you see the lady that maybe it falls within your criteria or that falls within your taste, I think instantaneously, you develop the likeness. Okay. You like the person.
So yes. See, this is the angle I'm coming from, right? This is just someone you met, right?
Yep.
That day. Like you've not known the person for any number of times. So you can probably say you like the person on the spot. You are thinking you like the person. So me, I think the right phrase to use is I think I like you.
You think so?
Let's get to know each other. I think I like you. Let's get to know each other. Because at the end of the day, you might end up not liking anything about the person.
It is just not appropriate to walk to a lady and tell her, I think I like
you. No, I'm not saying
you
that.
Think
like,
so?
No. See, there should be like some let's say you meet a Kia. Oh, hello, hi, how are you doing? So I've seen you walk by and I like the way you blah 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 blah. I think I like you. Like, can I get your number? That kind of thing.
So
you understand?
This one,
I feel like
relax. Make you not talk plenty. Yeah. You think you like, but me, I say I like the person. So you prefer to say you think. Me, there I like.
So you like the person.
Me, I like.
All right.
I like.
Welcome to Just a Convo with Uncle Lawyer. You know the name, the only lawyer uncle in the whole of Ghana. Yes, Didi is in the building.
Didi this. I prefer to introduce myself.
What's the meaning of Didi?
Didi. Charlie. The devil is in the detail. Let's just make it Didi.
Okay, so the devil is in the detail.
In the subsequent episode, if God touches my heart, I must explain what it is.
What was your week? Mine was stressful. I will lie you, Charlie. It was stressful.
Why? Your woman dog you?
Nah, my one will be dog me.
Why?
My woman will be dog me. Me are the dog me. Women are the dog me.
Make I wear my cap. Why
they do? So
let's assume they never heard that. So
what was your week?
My week was flowing smoothly until yesterday. Somewhere in the later hours of yesterday, that I saw something on social media that got to me. So the matter be say, I pick up my phone they make I see Twitter, or the first thing I see be say, effective Monday, government go sell at 3 cities again.
So would that be what? That was...
No. See, I know say you they see that. See, like I was extremely gutted. Like I was really disappointed. Town. You see, this be national security threat.
So government be national security.
My guy, government has always held us down. See, If you be see on the street, if you're a guy out there from campus days, Charlie Gobe has always been one loyal thing, you know.
So right now your concern is say why not for increase government 3 cities for no day.
You know, see, you now look at the economy, look at the state of our economy, and look at the hardship all around the globe.
Yeah.
And see, say it go be something where you know say Charlie, 5 cities go fit hold you down. You get your 3 cities go, you get your cocoa 2 cities be then maybe you go fit order for more Gary or something like that. Then right now I can't say even 5 cities I no go fit get you go. That means say for the budget for 10 cities for go,
I understand.
Ordinary Gobe. Oh, did I say ordinary?
Gobe is not ordinary, Charlie.
Almighty Gobe.
Yeah, Gobe go have.
I bet. I apologize. What be your name? This guy, Acrobat 2.
Yeah.
Apologize. So see, viewers, apologize.
Anyway, so global citizen happened over the weekend, right?
Yep.
So like, wait, what is all this global citizen thing about? Like, explain to me like a class 1 kid.
You see, then take you go school. You know, go school. Global. You see, let's break it down. Global. What does it mean? Global. Globe. Like global.
Global evangelical church.
Global. Like, yeah. Global citizen. Somebody citizen where you be. Global. That's just a lighter part of it. I think global citizen, I think it's a movement where some people come together and then they seek to eradicate poverty, empower girl, child, and protect our environment and stuff like that. Yeah. I think so. They collaborate with government officials, top politicians, and maybe creatives, artists, and stuff like that. Then they try to put across these things, sensitization, and basically they sensitize.
Okay, so like the purpose of awareness. So the purpose of like the show, the concept was to like raise awareness
creation, creation through creative means and forms.
Okay, it makes sense.
So basically, that's for.
Did you go? Did you? I learned it was a free show and all this. And did you go? Because you did like free things.
Free 0 Ghana cedi. I mean, the NA show me 0 Ghana cedi. Yeah, I did it.
Did you go?
Unfortunately, I wasn't in the jurisdiction.
Hey, what's the meaning of jury?
So I wasn't in Accra.
Okay.
Basically, I wasn't in Accra.
Cool.
I wish I were. Okay. If I were, I would have been there. You know me, such things there, Charlie. I don't need to miss out on stuff like that.
So you didn't go, right? But basically you've seen the performances and everything. On the net and things.
Yeah, so definitely.
How would you rate the show? Like on a scale of 1 to 10? And the performances?
My sincere remark. I think this thing, for the first time, this is the first time we've have a concert of this stature, this caliber. I think it raises the bar. I think it was a total shutdown. It was a blast.
From the organization.
Yeah, the patrons were thrilled. Can you imagine? Free show, free food, free water. She said everything. 0 Ghana cedi.
And the security. I was amazed by the security.
Oh yeah.
Nothing like.
You know why?
I mean, it's because a typical show in Ghana where like you have a refill bottle where you could just go refill your bottle with water, it would have been chaos.
Yeah.
It would have been chaotic.
This one, Obroni and the inside.
Yeah.
You see, people from the other side are involved. So these things were really looked at. They paid attention to this.
So, away from the organizations, right? How would you rate like the various performances on the night?
Oh, Charlie. Me, I say all the artists on the bill all ate up their performances. Me, if you ask me honestly, Stonebwoy did it for me.
Yeah.
His entrance, even he caught the crowd moving and singing along, like such a wonderful atmosphere he created. Yeah, he brought about. And see, he was the opener, and then so he kind of set the show on a good tone. Yeah. Like the everything on a
So
lift way.
he kind of give that kind of expectation, and I think like the artists that came after him kind of lived up to that expectation.
Exactly.
Even more.
They all did amazing. They all did amazing. Stonebwoy brought on his A game. He put his best foot forward. He threw the patrons. Well, I think it was amazing. It was amazing. Talk about his entrance.
It was crazy.
Was he camel or horse that he
It be horse way, but that horse, you know, they run. The horse only they walk.
They creep.
They
Hey, but that me I don't go do animal there be animal. Animal, you don't know. You go come there, you know go know. One of those things you see the crowd now, then you feel like if you go this way, mom, then you run into the people. But God being so good too.
I think such horses are trained horses, right? So
Yeah, sure. You have a point. They are trained horses. They might have rehearsed with that even prior to the show.
Exactly. I don't think he just got up and be like, okay, this evening let me climb at the back of our horse too.
Should come and try some horse be I get from my backyard, and you will see him big and
Wait, Saturday, and let's
yeah. You know, lived up to the expectation. Charlie, he's protected his territory and defended the title. Say, Charlie, I'm not the landlord for no reason. Yeah, Charlie. I think Saturday there, you don't expect him to.
One thing that like people were talking about after the show was Asha's performance. So during Asha's performance, right, he brought Oslade, Tiwa Savage, and some other guy. I forgot the other guy's name, right?
Yep.
And Ghanaians are going crazy about it. That why is Asha performing on the soil of on
Ghanaian
soil, and he refused to bring Ghanaian artists on stage, and he brought a Nigerian artists rather on stage. And I feel like that's a very slicker statement to make, right? Because I'm looking at this whole thing from the business side of things, right? You understand?
It's a businessman.
Yeah, Charlie.
Billionaire at 30.
Yes.
Billionaire at 30.
So I'm looking at it from the business side of things, right?
Yeah.
That's why I keep saying that Nigerians know the business side of this music thing, this creative art thing, more than Ghanaians, you understand?
Oh yeah.
See, a Nigerian man knows that even if I pay $1 million for my artist to come and if I pay $1 million to Asha for my artist to climb the same stage with Asha, it's a big opener for him for my artist.
Yep.
It will open a lot of doors. I'll make 10 folds of that money I've spent. So he wouldn't even give a fuck giving that money out for his artist to climb that stage with Asha. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yep.
Do you think Asha was just there and be like, okay, Oslade, come and perform. Tiwa Savage, come and perform. You understand? It was probably a communication happened. You get what I'm trying to say?
You see.
So I feel like Ghanaians we are fucking entitled, right? You just don't. You can't just sit in your house and be like, okay, come and give me this. You have to work for it.
You see. I think if you worry or if you complain about this thing, then I guess you don't understand the whole concept. What we are saying, global citizen. Global citizen. This is a worldwide program. You see, so it does not matter where it takes place. It does not matter where it takes place. So for the fact that it is happening on the Ghanaian soil, ask yourself at the first time, why did they not field only Ghanaian artists? If it's your Ghanaian, so it's been happening on it, or it's being hosted on the Ghanaian soil alone is anything to go by. Why did they not build only Ghanaian artists? You see, so the thing, though it is hosted in Ghana or on Ghanaian soil, it's a global show.
Yeah.
With the BAP. So I think they're thinking that why did this person bring on this? Why did you interview us at the first place? Why did they have to bring in Asha at the first place? Yeah. It's a global show. So this thing, though it was hosted or it happened in Ghana, it was televised worldwide.
Yep.
It was streamed worldwide, all over the globe. You see, so it does not matter the origin of the artist or the destination of the artist.
I get it.
With the bab.
Argument is that, right? So like we have
Even Asha too, I think he performed the dancers were Ghanaians. So why did he to it's not as if he sidelined the Ghanaian creatives or Ghanaian art or something. He made use of the Ghanaian creatives or artists or dancers. So
my point is right. Even the Ghanaian dance group he performed with, right? They were just not there. I don't think they were just there and Asha said like, okay, let me perform with these people, because definitely Asha doesn't even know those
talking about the dance group.
They put in words like they fought for that position. You get what I'm trying to say? So my point is that like that argument that why didn't Asha bring a Ghanaian artist on stage is very slicker to make. It's an unfortunate statement to make. Ghanaians should go and sit down.
It's really unfortunate.
They should go and sit down somewhere.
You see,
we are too entitled.
This is like a global show.
The
fact that it's happening in Ghana does not make us the sole owner. We don't own the thing.
Yes.
You see, they just chose to. I think I read something that Ghana wasn't going to be. Ghana was not the plan. Ghana hosting this thing wasn't the initial plan, part of the initial plan. I think it was at the point that they had to do some things, and I think the government also plays a role.
Allegedly, that's what.
For which reason, Nanado was there to make a statement, and then unexpected happened.
Talking about Nanado, so he was good, right? He was good, and I feel like it's a normal thing, right? We are in a democratic dispensation. I use the word. I use it.
Politicians are speaking. Right. The first time that I be dispensation.
Yes, we are in a democratic dispensation. So nobody is above like criticizing. You get what I'm trying to say? You understand? So if the president comes on stage to say something and
nobody's above what? Did I yes? Nobody's above criticizing.
Yes. Why? You don't understand.
Go better school. You see, go. You see the basa blare or the top left, right. You they miss the right legs plus basa.
Why should I say it?
It's nobody's about criticism.
It's present continuous. Present continuous.
Perfect.
They will not teach you that one in school. You understand?
Yep.
So if
you make your point,
if the president come on stage and then like Ghanaians, the youth, like, okay, this is the perfect like opportunity to show our displeasure to whatever that is happening in the country. Why should that be an issue? Why should people be bothered about that?
Exactly. You say I share your opinion or your concern to you say me this whole thing I feel say is much you do about nothing. People are just blowing this out of proportion. Booing at any public figure, leader or this thing, I think is part of us. Something that has been part of us from our school days, even back in school, vice chancellors, lecturers, teachers, right? Even at some point, even in our homes, opinion leaders, parents, and this thing sometimes make statements that we booed, and the booing doesn't necessarily mean like let's say on anything negative. It may as well be, or it can be on a positive note.
Oh, but this one was right. Away. Away.
But even if it's on a negative note too, subtly it is just to.
What's the big deal? Because we all know what is happening in this.
Yes,
everybody is fucking stressed.
Charlie, right? Nobody can tell me all is well in this country.
It's not well. And how many times?
All is definitely not well.
How many times have they used like organized demonstration and everything, and they kind of in a way prevented them?
They try to frustrate them.
Yes, frustrate them from expressing their view.
You notify the police. Yes, when your date is due, then they will come in some ridiculous reasons. Say this to this and this and this. So you should change your date, and you cannot use this route again. And stuff like that. Yes, to frustrate you.
Frustrating something that is in their constitution.
In any case, I think it was just a means to register our displeasure. Yeah. That we are not satisfied with the happenings and the governance in this.
I don't know why people are making big deal out of this. And for someone like Katie Hammond to come out and make such ridiculous statements. Like, I'm highly disappointed in him, and I don't know. Like, yo, how can based on this call, like the youth that, like, you know, Ghana, the population of Ghana, like, let's say majority of the population of Ghana is made up of youth. So basically, we can logically conclude that, right, it's the youth that vote you, Katie Hammond, into power. So what can you just come and say because of we booed the president, we are empty-headed and all those things? That is a very slicker statement for him to make.
Hey, this sneaker there, where you go see him for? It's like you talk sneaker like 5 times can pass.
Yes, somebody talk and we are here. Nice me, we are the user.
you see, this whole thing, Katie Hammond, for instance, me, I know they see. You see, it not be everything way for reply to. You know, if we not necessarily respond to every comment, you see, he should have rather done this the honest of keeping mute on this matter. And this thing, he rather replying or making a comment on rebut or whatever it is on this matter, that's what has blown this thing out of proportion.
Yep.
You see, that thing happened on the night, and then he ended there.
So I don't know why he
rather has brought it back.
And
then the youth our heads are like coconut and keeping beard and stuff like that. Why it depend on the beard it depend on.
See someone way it talk say
somebody. And this somebody who is insulting the youth that they empty-headed. So it tells us that, so when he was young, he was also empty-headed until he became of age. Yes.
Because as an
daft in the
because as an adult as he is, if he can see that things are not going well, and then the youth are just using that platform to express their displeasure, then he's empty-headed as well.
I think as honorable as we
so if see fine, if he's saying that the youth are misbehaving, you don't respect the MPs. Didn't they fight in parliament? Is that
PhD holders, professors, doctors?
Is that an honorable thing to do?
They fight over chairs, they exchange blows, ballot, and those things. Look at the whole scramble and like stuff like that. So, see, me, you know, I don't think he being a politician and be a member of this current parliament that for the first time have thrown blows, slaps, exchanged these things, you know. He for the talk these things.
He wasn't in the position to even make any statement about this.
If somebody is making noise, and you want the person to stop, no, you don't add to the noise. Say, keep quiet, stop talking. Keep quiet, stop talking. You rather are making more noise. So you rather they add to the noise where you say you don't want to prevent. So if really he grow, no, where he gets sense, no. If he gets sense, no. I already say he's rather if for the state they talk these things again.
See, if you come apologize, he should come and
apologize. Let these things just slide and you.
He should come and apologize to the youth because what is said here, it doesn't hold water. It's very, let me use the word again, very slick out.
If you know hold water, what you hold?
Eh?
If you know water, what you hold?
I don't know. It just doesn't hold water. It about so you should come and apologize to the youth. And like you should.
Forget about Kidi or Hammond.
What is happening to Wendy Shay?
I was going to say that.
Okay, your crush.
See, last.
But
he cast.
Yeah, but before you go, me I had a crush on Wendy Shay.
Oh, Wendy Shay looks like an African woman. She's blessed. She's endowed heavily with things. Yeah, she looks like a woman.
So back to the bar. What is wrong with Wendy Shay? What's wrong with her?
She's going through it. If you ask me, see, in its simplest form, she's going through it. Somebody took her through the bushway, back door, and she's been struggling and battling with it. And one thing about looking at is that, see, you try to add hard girl, like you know the pain you be or by you that's not anything, my guy.
It go you.
And so we were there. Out of the blue, when she hit the scene with this song, Survivor. I'm a survivor.
Soldier.
Something. Are you soldier for what? Right. If you know, you know, say you be soldier.
Soldier for
you go end on rocks, so now you know, say you be soldier. So he come, he say he be soldier. thinking that was the end, he's just blown our minds with another one.
I think warning.
How does she call that one?
Warning. Yes.
Who is the warning?
I have no idea. The thing is that,
and she sang some some words being that the lyric to that song.
Yeah.
Sorry, unprintable
like,
words.
Yes.
It shows that she's really praying that kasa.
So,
like
when I heard the warning song, I was like, no, this is too personal for us to conclude that she's just being creative. Okay. Those words were
creative work.
Those words were personal stuff.
The person was putting across his inner feelings.
Inner feelings. She was expressing her grievances.
Yeah. The 1940 the Kuse Committee, the Watson Commission. Yes. They put the grievances of the ex-servicemen.
When she was putting out her grievances, you understand, and words on the streets. Mm-hmm. And what she sang, it means that, like, apparently her best friend, right, snatched her man from her.
That guy to show one.
Yes.
You could eat somebody then in party. You will not say this be your party. Where your party, the party self not say it be in party, they come plus you. You sang go pass in back, then sang come believe. Can sang pass this and then do the thing for the thing.
So I don't think, you and I were not there.
They will not assume to be there too.
Yeah, so we can't say when this Shay did something wrong, that was not doing something, that's why the friend took over her or something. The friend is a very bad friend. You understand? Looking at it from a layman's point of view and watching from outside.
Are you a layman? Me, I'm not a layman. I'm a special man.
We could conclude that the friend is a bad friend, because why would you dare go like
you see, in all of this thing, you've not heard the side of the man.
Fine, so it's okay. We can conclude.
Yes, so we cannot just judge.
All I'm trying to say is that Wendy Shay, that's not the end of the world. I'm here for you, okay? I love you so much. I've been crushing on you, so you know what? You test me. You understand? My IG is Uncle Lawyer. You understand? So you test me. Let's work something out, okay? Let's work something out.
Let's see what God has
in store.
You may never know.
See,
what is meant to be what that. So even say that one was never meant to be. This one that is meant to be that it will be, you know.
So when they say, you understand, enough of the breakup songs. We beg you.
So we take God beg you. See, like, do motivational song. See, we the one party, we the one jolly one about the Charlie. December they come. We the want party songs for December. We December self Charlie from the things that they see Charlie. December is going to be.
It will be crazy. So when they say we they beg you, enough of the breakup songs, okay? Like
Kidi. Sugar, is it your sugar what? Sugar daddy.
Right now it tells salt daddy.
Sauce, I mean sauce still be sweet oh.
So if you add that to food, it be sweet.
Is it Bishin Guru or Bishin Bitter Cola?
Right now it tells Bitter Cola daddy.
Kidi be Bitter Cola right now. I no go lie you. See, I don't envy Kidi right now. I don't envy the position of Kidi right now.
You don't wish to be in his shoes.
Not at all. He's going through it.
But what did he do? Like, why were they dragging him?
So, Kidi, you know, not knowing, Kidi was once upon a time international drug lord.
Yeah, Bongo Ideas Pro Max.
So it means what Bongo will do self, we knew.
Oh, we knew be
before Bongo there was Kidi.
Yes. So what if Bongo learned from Kidi? There could be that angle too.
Beauty they talk sense.
There could be that angle too.
Hey, for the first time you talk sense.
I talk sense.
So that thing is Kidi, basically Kidi, for some reason. With me, I don't know, some means, whatever might have motivated or inspired that action, or say, people go pull Kidi in old tweets. Where, Charlie, the things the guy talk, despicable, vile, Charlie, irritating comments and attacking personalities, persons, popular figures. He even went to the point of attacking ethnic group. Can you imagine?
I saw that and I got triggered. And Like I think that was way.
I think there's no need for us revisiting the
whatever
things he said, actually.
Yes, but I think he has learned his lessons, right? He came out to apologize and all that.
At this point, if he doesn't learn his lesson, then I don't know what he can do.
I just feel like these kind of things, that's why they say that the internet never forgets.
The internet never forgets.
People waited till he's big now and they brought that up. This could actually go to affect his ambassadorial days.
Oh yeah. Brands would not like to be associated with an ethnic bigot, like people like that.
Yeah.
You see? Yeah. Because these are brands who want customers, who want people, who want diverse people.
Yeah, so basically, logically.
Then they come.
So if I'm making
cast some ethnicity, whatever, do all manner of say everything they come your head, everything they flow through your coconut, like Katie Hammond said.
Yeah.
Maybe it will be people like Kidi will make Katie Hammond then pass such comments. But how could he have made those comments from an uninformed? Charlie, we say nobody, no brand worldwide, an international brand, would like to be associated with people who look down on others, racist comments and those things. Because this is something the world is fighting.
Yeah.
And to associate with people who is promoting those things.
Yeah, and a big brand as him.
No. But so this thing, I think, is going to affect his career. But we pray it doesn't.
We pray it doesn't. Yeah, we pray. Because he's one of our finest artists.
Kidi is my guy, Yeah. Kidi is my guy.
I love him too.
Kidi is my guy. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
His music
I think the brand should just see it as him being naive and all those kind of things.
Then
and
this
he has
one
learned from his mistakes.
How would the people whom he made those comments, today see him?
Oh, but I think
now today you find yourself in the same cycle as those people, right?
Yeah.
Say, let's say you made something like against Sarkodie, Nelson, stuff like that. So today you find yourself closer to these people. Yeah. So now how would those people look at you? Is it that did you just make those things for the fun of it? How you really meant? See, psychologists also teaches that. Be careful what people makes fun with. Pay attention to what people. As for you there, you have your hair is basa.
That's why they beat me.
Basa. No, it means this is something that is within you. The person has always wanted to say, Now you got the opportunity. Don't mind me. Yes, that your hair is basa. In a mess. Don't mind me.
I get you. But I think like the people he made the statements about, they are cool, right? But because I think he's still friends with Anita Akufo, he's still friends with Sarkodie.
But Anita too, why that girl fine so?
Oh, Charlie, the girl she fine.
She fine. But is she the same Anita? No, don't Charlie make can't find problem.
No.
She say Anita, she know add Akufo. Where
oh, it be Anita Akufo. If you catch,
I say she the tree what he has something they tree some Anita he has back then in school.
If be Anita Akufo, we know saying then Kidi then be Paris.
You know.
We know the whole Ghana.
So you can put it on record.
See, it be something that it is there. With me and they talk on.
Yo.
There. It about. Yeah.
Forget Kidi matter.
Yeah. Make a busy something. Based on the friendlies the Black Stars have played, right? Do we have a chance at the World Cup? You're wondering what all this issue here.
See, last time, if you ask me, maybe you should sell one a slot.
To who?
Maybe some European country.
Italy they go, so we go fit sell to Italy.
We could get some cool euros from the Ghana country self. They holla. They want money. Imagine they say 2 years back was supposed to be year of rose. Where you don't get the money to go the road. If you sell this World Cup slot, and we could use that money both some few rows, interchanges and stuff like that. You didn't that would be cool.
Yeah, if that is possible, then let's.
But this no they make sense.
But do you think? Let me ask you this, right? So this individual, look at it from this angle, right? These individuals that we call to form these Black Stars teams, right? They are performing so well in their various teams, right?
Yep.
But if they come together, they don't perform. So do you think it's a player issue or it's a technical issue?
See,
A technical and a tactical issue.
from where I see things, it be more of a player problem.
How is it a player problem
Damn.
if the same players are
Okay,
performing in their various clubs?
we have changed coaches. Even within the last, I think the past 2-3 years, but we have changed like how many coaches? 3 coaches or something like that.
From Siki Akono to
All of which
Kwesi Appiah, Siki Akono.
all of which have not worked with the back. So I think it gives us enough reason to say the problem is not the coach. So there's something that the players are not doing
And what
rightly.
what probably could be that? What probably could be
You
that
see,
thing?
I think, you see, media, it's not that I think we are going to win Brazil anyway, but I didn't expect Brazil to have it easily like that. Okay, I thought we were going to give Brazil some a run for their money. Okay,
But we did that.
it wasn't supposed to be that like piece of cake. Brazil could score us left and right. Even they wasted chances. Had they not squandered their chances, maybe they might have scored us like 7-5 goals.
But we gave them a game in the second half.
And the second half,
And it was the same player. So is it then my question again?
If you see, I
is
wouldn't
it-
say
is it a
even the
player
second
problem
half
or
too.
a tactical problem?
Brazil changed some players. They made some substitutions.
No, but the substitutions, the substitutions, the changes, hey, buddy, yes, the changes Brazil made, they were as good as the people they took off. So
No, Charlie,
the
but
people they brought in, they were as good as
Brazil put their best foot forward.
You see, that was one of my problems, right?
So
Like, I don't know
I
why.
think
I don't
that
know.
was going to be even, and that if all things being equal, that's going to be Brazil starting 11.
Thank you.
Neymar, the Vinicius, the Rafinha, the
Thiago Silva.
name them.
See.
Those people will by all means make the final
And-
starting 11.
And that was my
Or the Brazilian
that
side.
was my problem, right?
Okay.
You are facing a side like Brazil, one of the best teams in the world. Why don't you go with like? So just take that as that's your first World Cup match. Why wouldn't you go with your first 11? And you're doing try and error.
You see, another thing too is that Ghana, we keep changing the players too much. You see, over the past few years, I think everybody will agree that the best blaster has been the Stephen Appiah's era. So you realize that Asian and Suli and these people
Asamajan
played together for quite some time. From the under 17, all through the ranks to the national team. And they started from the local side. They all had Liberty Professional, the Haas, the Kotokos and stuff like that. So they once upon a time were together.
Yeah.
So they have played together. So they know each other.
Yes.
So maybe if Isen gets hold of the ball, he knows definitely where
Sule will be. He knows where Stephen
Appiah will be. Asamajan is going to where to lay a pass, where to through pass, those things. So they know. But for today, we call in Jeffrey Schlupp. Tomorrow we bring in Salisu. Tomorrow we bring on Boating, Ishahaku, say Deme. I think it was the one
Shaku.
that scored a goal against Nicaragua or something like that. Had it not been him, maybe we would have just played the cholesterol with Nicaragua too. No. See, their performance hasn't been impressive.
But you know the previous World Cups we went, right. 2010.
And,
Like,
and,
we-
and this,
like,
the
no,
attitude, the attitude. See, they didn't play with any zeal. They didn't put themselves. It's like there's no like 0% commitment.
Well, we could give them the benefit of the doubt that they don't really want to like get injured. No one wants to get injured to miss the big stage, which is the
Must
World
you
Cup.
lose to only show that you don't want to be injured or to be what?
What if losing to Brazil was
planting.
was a strategic plan to know our weakness and work on them? There's that angle too.
How would you allow yourself to lose only then to know that you are to know if you are in readiness or you are not prepared to measure your state of preparedness or
Because we learn from our mistakes. I'm
you
just
see, you
saying.
don't intentionally do your mistakes
I'm just
to
saying,
know it. No,
I'm just saying.
you assume doing the right thing. Then if let's say invariably or whatever, then inevitably some mistakes come in at points in time, then you know. But it's not as if you don't go there that I want to do mistake and see it was no.
I get you.
Yeah. All the Black Stars could do was what they did.
Yeah. So
Now it tells us that it's more room for improvement.
So on a scale of 1 to
See,
10, how will you rate the Black Stars chances for the World Cup? The group in which
we don't have any chance.
on a scale of 1 to 10.
We're not going to make it through the group stages.
But on a scale of 1 to 10,
We're definitely going to make it through the
on
group
a scale of
stages.
1 to 10, what will you rate them?
0.01.
So you're saying that we don't have any chance of qualifying from that group?
My sincere
Is it what?
assessment,
Is it what?
my sincere remarks be say, per the performances they put up thus far, no.
Okay, so
We
you
don't have
are,
a future.
you are judging based on the friendlies they've played,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
fine. All right, cool. Then I won't hold that against you.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Education Minister.
Yeah. What's his name, Paul?
Yeah, but I don't even know his name. What's
See,
he saying?
What he said to me, in my opinion, is just spot on.
What did he say? For those that didn't know what he said, what did he say?
Okay, I think he was saying that.
You think or you know?
Okay, he said, the observation is made from touring the schools all over the country. His rounds was made across all the schools in the country. He realizes that our students are not being raised or nurtured or trained to be creative thinkers. You see, they are subjecting the students to more of some servitude. They just spoon feed them, learn this thing. What is the noun? You also memorize it, and now it's the name of person, place, thing. They memorize this thing, and when you go to exam and say what is the noun, then you reproduce that thing and pass. You say you have this pass with distinction, and you go.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, he's saying that we should kind of change that approach.
So to me,
Is that what it's saying?
Yes.
So
Yes.
So my question is, right? Yes. He is in charge of that sector. So right now, who is he calling on to change that approach? He's in the best position to effect that change. So right now, who is he calling on to change to effect that change?
In other words,
It's like, for example,
he's
wait. Look at this for this second. It's like you are home, right?
Yep.
With your parents.
Yep.
And then your father comes to you that, oh, today your father is supposed to pay, provide for the house, let's say money for food and those things. And your father is coming to you, right? You, let's say a 10-year-old or 15-year-old complain to you that we don't have money. You understand, to do this. Why should he be complaining to you instead of finding solution to the problem at hand?
this is where I differ. It's not as if he's not complaining.
From what he's saying, he's basically complaining.
He's just telling us his observation, what he has observed.
Fine. So we are saying that instead of
Haven't worked in the educational sector or haven't worked closely with schools and students.
But is that not
These
his work?
are his observations.
Listen to me.
And he's making a case for why we need to change.
Fine, listen to me. I get it. But he is in charge of that sector. So is he not responsible for putting in policies so that observation wouldn't be in place in the first place? Is that not his job? To make the
He's only telling you the problems in the sector.
So instead of
and by so doing, he's telling you why we need to work at it.
We then who? Is he not in the best?
He cannot do it all by himself. He needs us. See, he needs us to do this thing. It's not about he sitting there. So today, don't teach your students this thing again. No, he needs to get us to understand that. No, I think he made something that is striking. He said, we cannot memorize our way out of poverty. We need to create our way out of poverty.
So he, as a person in charge of like the educational sector, which policies is he putting in place to make sure that we don't memorize our way out of poverty, but we being creative thinkers? That is my problem. What policies is he putting in place? And if there are policies in place, what effort is he putting in place to make sure that like the necessary requirements, the necessary materials and everything is in place for that policy to be implemented to go on smoothly?
So is it
the question I'm asking?
I don't think we should hold this thing against him. Is it not a step in the right direction that he's telling us the state of affairs?
No,
how he has come to meet
see,
for which
Didi.
The reason why we need to work at it.
Didi, before we can all agree, and he, the minister, he can attest to the fact that he already knew this problem before he came into that office.
How can he say he knew this thing?
Unless maybe he hasn't been through the educational system in Ghana.
And he's telling you that.
No. Unless
based on his interaction with students and schools.
Let me talk. And I'm saying
so you cannot just
wages. Yep. Didi, I'm saying that the educational minister, unless he hasn't been to schools in Ghana, then I can give him the benefit of the doubt. But if he had been to schools in Ghana, like as a person, he has been through the educational system in Ghana, schools in Ghana training him, then he doesn't have an excuse to say that he doesn't know that these problems existed before he even got to that office. He already knew. So if he got to the office, the purpose of him getting to the office is to make situations better. So if he gets there and he's regurgitating what the problem already is, then that's the fucked up shit.
See, I think you attest to the fact that at a point or at some period, he was not in Ghana.
Fine, he was not in Ghana, but what I'm saying is that hasn't he been through the educational system in Ghana before?
So right now, so what you talk, in your opinion, it be wrong.
What I'm saying is that I'm not saying what he said is wrong, but instead of him coming, every platform he has coming out to complain about the problem.
How many times has he made this statement?
Let me learn. Instead of him coming to regurgitate every day the problem to Ghanaians, we already know that we want solutions. That's what I'm saying. We want solutions.
Identification of the problem.
No,
it's part of the solution.
That problem has already been identified.
Who identified it?
Everybody in Ghana knows that.
Are you in the ministry?
No. Then we can confidently and logically conclude that if he didn't know that that's a major problem in Ghana up till now that he has become this thing, then he's not observant enough in Ghana.
Let me tell you something. From afar, the picture may be different. You see, our politicians or the institution may paint a good picture to you. Until you get close to them, you may never be privy to most of the things they might have been hiding or things they may have concealed from the cameras and from the public. And so he has come to this realization after he has had an encounter or multiple encounters with students. And he has assessed the capabilities and abilities of students. He's a teacher himself, you know.
I know.
So he realized that no, these are the problems of our students, and so this is what we need to work on.
And I'm saying,
how would you fault him?
No,
for saying this.
See, what I'm saying is that the minister cannot tell me that he didn't know these problems before getting into that office. He had already known that this is in existence. So for him to get to that office,
how can he assume he knew?
Oh.
The person is telling you that now that he has realized the thing from his encounter with students.
As you said,
you are saying he cannot tell you that.
As you stated earlier, right? You stated earlier that he's a teacher himself, right? Probably he has taught in schools in Ghana, right? Before.
I don't know. I only know he taught in schools in the States, but I don't know if he
ever
taught in
say
Ghana.
He has taught in schools in Ghana.
Maybe,
before.
yes.
Say he has taught in schools in Ghana before. It means he had interactions with students before getting to the office. So he didn't just get into the office before having interaction with students. So he can't tell me that he didn't know that we have this problem before getting to that office.
So that
is my problem.
So what I'm saying is that
instead of complaining about the problem all the time, come up with solutions. Come up with practical solutions to take care of this problem.
And he did tell you he hasn't got solutions.
So if he has solutions, why does he only complain about solutions?
And why are we only lifting that part of the speech he made?
Wait. The speech is made. There is no way he came out with a clear path that this is the path we could follow to get out of that situation.
Do you know the platform on which he made that session?
See, whatever platform he has to be able to make to complain about the problem.
You see, I don't want it to look as though I'm defending him.
Let me lie.
But I'm just sharing my honest.
I get you. But
opinion.
What I'm saying is that,
sharing my view.
What I'm saying is that,
on this thing. Yeah.
What I'm saying is that.
Yeah,
flow.
What
is good for the goose is good for the
gander.
Yep. So if he can use the same platform to complain about the problem.
You can as well use the same platform
to line
to
out
first the solution.
The solution we need to get out of that problem. It's as simple as that. Am I forgetting something? What else?
I think over last weekend, I think the CEO of the Grammy board, the Grammy Awards, was down here, and then they held a forum, and then he was explaining
meet and greet.
meet and me with 10 problems. They say Kidi, they can't Ghana. They wanna celebs can't line up. They disgrace them about it.
That issue.
This man, I think he was highlighting some key things they look at
when nominating songs.
Okay. So I think basically all he said was that it doesn't take screens, numbers, and those things,
your fan
base, and those things for you to get nomination or even end up winning an award.
Okay.
So they look at the quality of the
project.
The project. You see.
Okay.
From your production, your lyrics, the content.
Okay.
Close attention, gross attention, whatever it is, to the content itself.
Okay. So basically,
so they have a board that sits and assess the content.
So basically, he's saying that you can't do Omada to win Grammys.
Don't put words into my mouth. I'm not saying.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying.
He said the content. So I think if you do good music, you earn yourself a Grammy nomination.
Okay.
And if things go your way, you eventually will win it.
Yeah.
Yep.
On that note, Charlie.
Yeah, so I say I've been working on my album.
Okay,
had I not taken Okro Soup, I would have just given you a freestyle of my first song on the album. But
what has Okro Soup?
I will save it.
What has Okro Soup got to do with you giving freestyle?
About Okro Soup and Banku.
Obviously, go and sleep.
I'm my favorite.
On that note.
Yeah. It's been me, Didi. Call me The Wages. Follow me on Twitter or anywhere.
Yeah.
Preferably Twitter, DDK. DEEDYKAY.
Yeah, and me on Instagram, Twitter, Uncle Lawyer. Yeah, we out. Peace.